Thanks, Jason. Thanks, KSW, and thanks to Quiet Lightning. This is great. I'm glad the mic came back on. I don't mind yelling these poems at you, but it's a little bit better with a mic. So this first one I wrote special for coming here. This is a poem that is constructed entirely from other poems and words from other poems. So the sources for these poems are, and it's really nice that actually Jenny Lim is here because this is actually sourced from the poems in the detention center, and it's combined with letters from Otay Mesa Detention Center, which is in San Diego, where currently migrants are being held. Letter from detention. I will not speak of love in this wooden building. What reason for an immigration jail except a weak country? I drifted across the callous frost, sleeping on dew. I was here for one autumn and ordered to be deported. Yo tengo aquí un año 9 meses, aquí en esa detención. The ocean, el desierto, encircles this lone peak with a surplus of grief. Y creo que ya no puedo más. My tremble sneaks across the barrier, and wee pearls wander under a drained, flowery flag. Obstacles gather on my face. Debts pile meaninglessly under the tyranny of swearing white barbarians who still claim to be humanitarian. No hemos cometido ningún delito. Vivimos violencia y maltratos, golpes, una vida de lo peor. There are tens of thousands of poems on these walls, resembling lichen twisting and turning, entwined with the moon. I hope your days are filled with blessings and much joy. Todas sus hermosas familias, all your beautiful families. So in this book, a lot of the poems are actually constructed from other places, just like the last poem. So this one is a mixture of words from the following sources. The texts of Presidential Executive Orders 13769 and 13780, otherwise known as Protecting the Nation from Foreign Terrorist Entry into the U.S., combined with Octavia Butler's The Books of the Living, verses 1 through 66, and Reflection on the Repulsiveness of the Body from the Satipatthana Sutta. Visa. 1. Dear love, I have arrived in the national hair. Already my prey nerves are in the burn of growth, the ongoing build of God mucus. Everywhere, government-sponsored fanaticism, multiple acts of teeth. Our love in a time of inappropriations, of malicious inadmissibility. The understate swarms our documents, our lungs. 2. Dear proclamation, how many statutory galaxies in a single body? My internal shape hemmed in by procedural plura. I am a subsection of light, drowning in a fiscal country where case by case life remains in the shape of prayer. 3. Dear disaster, today I was a swarm border, a spleen of biometric information, pliable synovial data. I was daylight in an embassy of flesh, in bones, fat, the gift immigrants of us. Water asks for reciprocity. Here we rain everything. 4. Thus have I heard, we are visas in a national drowning. Each of us an executive decision pursuant to clay. Each a subsection of protocol, and yet, memoranda, I am a train light country vetting the president of his terrorist shape. Prayer to the God of Documents, Sakyoku, Japan. Even a baby is a paper-cut theater, a necklace of incisions strung together into a country. is a filing system for breath. Though born of a suitable mother, he is a flock of trespasses, sharp edges folding inward from his father's passport. If he is worthy, may the red ink measures of his one-eyed world unwrap. Hurry him from the hospital through bloodshot evening, away from the uplifted noses of hounds. He is rain and rust, full of sea and its wide open, not a flag or a reason or treason. Let him sail across an octopus arm and recite fish sutras in your name, never to be a fist or any finger in it. Release him from all paper, that first wound commissioned to condense his unfolding life. A history of my complexion, or how Mr. Molyneux of the Superior Court categorized me when I was naturalized. My 2-year-old bowl cut, apostrophe eyes, blue and gold sneakers were no match for his smoke-sputtering black and white brain. He worked proper names, paper cuts, fences, and right angles, a mad scientist. At 3 feet 0 inches and 28 pounds, my complexion was medium. A half-cooked steak or elevated threat level yellow. But I was certain I was a big fancy kaleidoscope made in 1977, a flame of leaves in autumn, a bouquet of in-betweens. Shifting tracks a little bit. So this is another poem that's constructed from other sources. So this is a poem that combines words from several celebrity sexual misconduct apologies. And those are from Ben Affleck, Matt Lauer, Russell Simmons, Roy Moore, Charlie Rose, James Toback, George H.W. Bush, Harvey Weinstein, Louis C.K., Kevin Spacey, George Takei, and Aziz Ansari. The title is She's People, 10 Apologies. 1. I came of age in a national innocent man, I. 2. Now, I don't believe these events. Understand I am a man racked with grace. 3. I gladly listen, uncomfortable, but I. 4. I offended women, but I'm founded in great hardship. I has stories, hope, grace, touching excuses. I. 5. This is my regret basket. Honestly, I'm the last accountable man, think I. 6. Beyond victims, my wake-up record is clear. A depth of career party consciousness, a gubernatorial man pursuing hotly. 7. Spiritual intentions, ethics coincidental. 8. You believe the attacks and predicament videos, non-consensual but good-natured. 9. My behavior cannot have been seriously, sincerely remiss, a double-digit nothing. I deserve a superhero investigation. 10. It's not an excuse. Time will apologize. So this is a poem that's after a video by the video artist Kenneth Tam, and the video he made is Breakfast in Bed. And in the video he took about 10 middle-aged, mostly white men, and put them in an office with an empty office with no windows and just fluorescent lighting, and he had them all do bonding exercises. So everything in here happened in that video. What I like about you, bro, you're lanky and tall. Your eyes really stand out. Got a lot of hair growing from your chest, spilling. I'm jealous of your beard. It's nice and full. Jealous. You look like you take care of yourself. When we dance, I love the way our bells swing. Got a good physique. You're a good-looking guy. We coordinate well. You've got good ideas like swinging our hips right and then left. You take leadership. I appreciate that. I chase you with blue paint and you spring away. I want to make my mark on you like all the other guys. Love your skin tone, darker than mine. Let me glue this Cheerio to your chest. I'll avoid the hair. Though dusky, your skin's bright under fluorescence. This blindfold fits perfectly under your tinfoil hat. Find me, bro. I'm wrestling in the far corner. I'm circling, watching, and smiling. I'm teasing your neck. Let's hold hands and jingle. All right, just a couple more. So there's another poem that is constructed from other sources. This one, the sources are, it's an article about, in Japan there's a form of male gender called genderless danchi. So it's an article about that, combined with the Metta Sutta and the screenplay of the animated movie, The Last Unicorn, 1982. Drowsiness through my kiss. Dear beloved, ill will wants to hew you into smoke. A country is a husk deception, a demon bottle, a mad gizzard, black and blue from gender. Coming to crash your wild inside canvas. Up the forest lunges, moans a shaking beard, spits a body of spreading trousers. See forever that serpent you annoyed. You bull moon, you skull prince, rolling for miles, your back a barbed anatomy. You high-heeled express in a pure heart jacket, in satin boy kneecaps, in a skinny pink unicorn suit. You powder all the pieces, unlace the prettiest voiceover lipstick could ever kill. Lion ears, you know, the balcony crumbles behind you, and still the moon protrudes above, a purring one-eyed wonder. See, clumsy love still runs something. Last one. This is also a combination or a remix. So this is, all the words in here are completely taken from the screenplay for Purple Rain. Descending throttle early, savagely, for Prince. He's a beautiful bird again, desperately funk, tornado gorgeous, heart thick with furious glide, and me his dessert. A conspiring body of heavy love, a whole dusk package. He sits and moistens a ripeness in him. Glistened he rises, a burning of bites and roses, a flushed, trembling hollow across his lush. See his national pouty lip, a skin tight, slightly welling back door, swinging all piano wide. His bikini simmers, his cheeks jump, honey face staring wickedly over lustrous flower shoulder. He crushes my diamonds, stains my quiver on the spot. I muzzle his leopard face. The night furrows its savage purple coat, waters my sleeping moonlight Cadillac. Drowning looks like light, a meaningless swim. Here, lustrous racked chrome, passport of spandex lips. His pompadour bird, plunging into my wild Minnetonka. Thanks.